Okay, looks like I am live. Let's see now. Let's turn this up a little bit. Not too terribly loud. Okay. So, yeah. Hey, guys. How's it going? Actually, well, I was going to initially start off with a webcam only, but, well, doing something a little different. Now, this is something that I've been thinking about for the past couple weeks now, and let me try to shift my mic. This I've got a whole different setup that I'm messing around with. So, okay, I guess I should start off. I'm the anime over analyst, but I'm pretty sure you knew that if you clicked on this channel. So, yes, this is something that I've been thinking about doing the past several weeks, and it looks like I froze. Did I fr- did I freeze? Uh, Let me see. Or is it just my Streamlabs being weird? Yeah, it looks like I'm frozen. Rawr. Out of curiosity, can you still see any of this stuff? Looks like it. Why am I frozen? All because I decided to try to move my camera somewhere else. This might end up being a total bunk of a move, which is kind of sad because this was kind of an idea that I've been thinking about for a while. Um, okay, let's try this. I'm gonna quickly work on my camera. Wow. Of all the times for me to start screwing things up, now it is. Of course, of course, of course. Hmm. Let's try the good old fashioned unplug it, replug. And I'm back. Okay, yeah, that was weird. Okay, well, yay. Anyways, what I was trying to say earlier before my camera decided to go funky on me. I need to get a new camera. I really do. Um, so this was a kind of an idea that I've been thinking about trying out for about a week now. And I'm still laggy on my end. I don't know. I could try closing some tabs, but in the end, it really doesn't do much of anything. So, yeah, this is just something that I was thinking of. Is just maybe trying to do something. Could just I basically came up with this concept of Writing Wednesday, which is just a day where I try to stream a little bit, obviously on a Wednesday, and I just write whatever comes to mind. I could try to write like a narrative. I could try to write something, anything, and it's just something to be fun, something for me to try and maybe be creative a little bit because all I've been doing recently has been reactions, and I kind of want to do something a little different. So I don't know. I could this whole thing could just be me like writing scripts for videos, or it could be me like just kind of testing things out, figuring things what I want to do. And it's also another reason for me to play music. Like that's honestly one of the biggest biggest takeaways. In fact, I'm going to turn the music up a little bit for you guys, I think. Um because, often I just I just kind of stream. I just do I do the one reaction stream, and then that's pretty much it for the week. And so yeah, I just want to change things up. That's kind of what I'm trying to get here. So I want to change things up. I want to try being a little bit more creative. So that's why I'm trying to do this. And who knows, maybe something positive will come out of it. Maybe this will turn out to be a big, huge dud. It's possible. I'm going to try it a little bit for tonight. And then I'm going to try maybe next week. And we will see from there, either next week or the week after. So, to kind of start off with, I guess we can quick. I've got rules here, but they're pretty loose for the most part. I do want to stick to staying on Wednesdays, that's for sure. So that's kind of, I guess that is my number one rule. Why call it Writing Wednesday if you don't do it on Wednesdays? Now I've said anything counts, either free writing or an actual narrative. It could be anything. I could like actually try to write story or something. And I mean, that's something that I've been trying to do for years on my own time is try to write a story. And kind of like another reason why I'm trying to do this is because I've really been wanting to write this story and I just haven't been able to get myself going for it. So it's just kind of like another outlet, a little bit, kind of. I mean, I don't generally need to do that. Like I said, this is more of a way for me to get better at writing. Period. Just in general. And I could literally use this time to like make scripts for videos or something. Even come up with just like general ideas for a video. That's kind of the general what this time's about, and it's another way to for me to interact with people. And then, like I said, the third point, is just to have fun and do something unique. That's pretty much it. So, yeah, let's just kind of jump right on into it. So, what is something that I'd like to talk about or just write about? So, I think what I'm going to do is just make a document, new document, and then I'm going to call it. Now, I usually use Word, Microsoft Word. I've grown up using Word. I've never been much of a fan of Google Docs. However, Google Docs is free, and so I can keep that linked to my account. So that's what I'm going to go with for now. Just gonna go. Just gonna call this Writing Wednesday ideas. So, what's something for me to write about? So just let's say video ideas. So, for example, I want to try to do some more like analysis videos. Um, so, for example, I've got this series called Ships of Anime, and currently I've got I've got one video that I've got on the channel. It is Ships of Anime Gray X Gruvia. And that one did okay. I'm actually gonna quickly check it out, see how well it's doing. Oh look, there I am. Okay, and the reason why I chose Made in Abyss as my thumbnail is because Made in Abyss has a pretty decent story, and so I take a lot of inspiration from that. We're gonna go to studio. And oh yeah, I was gonna check ships anime. Oops. Yeah. So how well did this video do? It's one of my worst performing videos. Yeah, it's only got 19 views, 1.5 watch hours, which is pretty decent. Um, I mean, someone managed to watch it almost all the way through, so that makes me excited. This video was kind of like my first ever analysis video, and so that was just kind of something that I did, and so I kind of like that style because I kind of get to learn about relationships between characters. And so I did that one, Gray and Juvia, and then my second one I did, or I filmed and even recorded myself back when I was using just this microphone. I recorded it, and that was going to be, that's another fairy tale. It is Gajil and Levi. Had it all recorded, and I think I've even got the captures and everything. I just hadn't finished editing, and I had that, I had that project like 3 months ago, 3 months ago, and the only reason why I dropped it was mainly just because I got busy with school. I could not get back to it. And now it just feels weird to try and get back to it. So I might at some point, just because that's something that I miss doing. However, it is what it is. So that's my first idea, is just the analysis of the ships of anime. The second one, they're not really analysis videos, but yeah, I'm gonna put this kind of off to the side. Top 10s. So, top 10s, I do enjoy making. I've got 2 top 10 videos out there. I've got the Bond
anime is one that is loved by its community and generally mocked by everyone else. Most of
surprised to hear myself for a second there. Yeah, that was literally be that original video. So I've got 2. There's my Bond one here that's got 29 views. It's like okay. Somehow managed to get 1 subscriber out of that. And it looks like maybe 1 person actually watched it all the way through. What was my other one?
Bond, okay. The Fox Sin of Greed. Maybe.
Why does it autoplay like that? I did another one. Oh, it was Promised Neverland.
Famous character from the popular anime.
Stop that. Stop it. I don't know why it's autoplaying like that. I'm sorry. That was weird. It's like, oh yeah, you're trying to leave the site, so let's top. Okay, I see what I did. In one, I wrote the letter 10, and the other one, I spelled it out. Yeah, it shows you how professional. In fact, I'm gonna change this up to top 10. But analytics. Okay, so this one did a little bit better. Average view. It kind of saddens me that these videos that are closer to more like 20 minutes, the average view duration is only like 3 minutes. Like, that just means that most people drop it immediately. Oh well. It's still okay, but I do wish that, these type of videos do get a bit more love. And so it is what it is. So yeah, top 10s. What top 10s do I want to do? Because I still want to do them. Well, I don't generally want to do a top 10 of like nerdcore artists because that's just not something that I do. Um, Gee, if we had another volume of Made in Abyss, I could do Made in Abyss volumes. I still might do Made in Abyss volumes, and it'll just be more like a top 9. So, yeah, I like that. I like that idea. Mostly since, I'm going through Made in Abyss and doing those videos. What else? See now in the past I've done like top 5. I did like a top 5 Rusted songs, and that was just something that I did on the fly. So I could do something more like top, top 10 Rusted tracks. I could also do top 10. I can probably even do a top 10 of Divide because I love Divide. Everyone else doesn't really have 10 tracks that I'm in love with. Uh, Zach Boucher might also, actually. I pretty much like everything that he puts out, so I'll add that there. But nerdcore wise, that's about it. And I kind of want to stick to anime because my channel is the anime over analyst, and yet I don't have like any analysis videos at all. So, like, I could even try to do something stupid, like Black Clover, maybe. I don't know if it'll be stupid, but like even with something like Black Clover, I do have the opening analysis. And those have been fun. I've loved doing those opening analysis, even though they never get any views. I actually have a whole freaking playlist. I don't even know why I'm doing that. I have a playlist for the top 10s. I could have done that too. But, see now. Reactions, fun. So yeah, and I want to add more like fun random videos. Just random stuff that I liked doing. Even though some of those got copyrighted. But, yeah, the Black Clover. I'm up to 7. I think I did one that had like 2 versions. A couple that had 2 versions. Okay, maybe it was just OP2. But yeah, these were super fun to make. I used to love making these. Even though they've gotten very little to any traction. I mean, they've been terrible when it comes to views. But it is what it is. I will still continue to do this. I've just been doing them like one a month type of deal. I haven't been really going too hard into it, which I don't know. I might make a video tomorrow because I really do miss doing those. Those were so much fun to do. However, where is my other one? Here. Way too many tabs. I've got way too many tabs. So, that's not what I want. So, but yeah, those are opening analysis. I could also do something like new chapter analysis. that type of deal, because the new chapters come out pretty much once a week for the most part, and I'm all caught up to Black Clover, so I could do chapter analysis. There's not really anything special about Black Clover that I think I can like create my own niche about. Um, and like these type of analysis videos would take a while to make, that aren't the opening analysis or the new chapter analysis. Is like if I pull anything from the anime, I'd have to figure out a way to get the anime. And it's possible. I've seen ways. I just wonder if there are better ways. Um, so that's one other idea. So Black Clover, um, I could even do like Promise Neverland, for example. That one I might be able to do, because there's one that I've been thinking about, which is a lesson on uh, what's it, pacing, because the reason why Promise Neverland sucked, and I'm almost done reading the manga. I've stopped doing those read-throughs because those not got any tractions, and they take forever to record, and it's so much more of a relief for me to just read it on my own time. So, um, I but the Promise Neverland, like the anime and even the manga, a little bit, I could really, really go into pacing and just the how pacing really affected the anime and why it really, it turned made the season awful. And I could even say the same thing with the war the world ends with you. Um, and this is uh, anime, not the game. The game is fine. Like I have no idea how I'd screen capture the game, but the anime, the pacing is so fast. It has the exact same problem that the second season of Promise Neverland had, where it just sped through, sped, and you lose the feeling of the characters, and you lose the world. And so, uh, I could literally just make a video talking about how the Promised Neverland lost its focus, or lost, yeah, it literally lost its world, the entire world building aspect, because the pacing was awful. That's why One Piece is considered almost one of the greatest manga. It's got the manga itself, not the anime. The manga itself has some pretty great pacing. I will say that there are a couple arcs that are a little bit long, and so it's not the perfect paced manga by any stretches of the imagination, but it could literally take lessons from really expanding areas of the world. And I think that is something that a lot of these anime, they have so much potential to do, like Promise Neverland or like the world ends with you. There's so much potential for these anime if they start doing more subplots, if they kind of expand the world out. Instead, they mainly focus on just the main plot, and then we lose interest of everything else. So, yeah, that is definitely those are definitely some ideas. Now, what other video ideas would be interesting? Well, I do know that at some point I want to make an intro. Um, yeah, actually, before I forget, I've been streaming for what, 23 minutes. Let me make a quick Twitter post. Ah. Kind of annoys me that there isn't any like way to copy a stream link on stream. At least as far as I can tell, I have to go to like my channel and do it through that. It's kind of weird, kind of annoying, but just quickly post this on Twitter, just X.
I'm armored up for all situations. Plus 3 and still upgrading. They paint me out to be something hated, still most effective. There's no debating the greatest shield, and I'm blocking ya. And no one checking me except for Roxalia. Nah, they love me and I'm making a killing, but never get it twisted. I'll be moving like a villain. Everything that's on you, if you do it,
okay, well,
be mine when I'm finished. I ain't hearing ifs or maybes.
We'll try that. Okay, so tweet is now out. It's so weird how my camera keeps lagging, skipping. I don't know why that's that. Maybe it's because I changed things up. So what other video ideas do I want to try to make? Well, actually, before that, the Ships of Anime, I do want to finish the Gagio Levy one. That one was fun. I think what I can also do, since I've been doing Eden Zero, and that's kind of one of my most successful, is Rebecca Shiki. And I could actually, talk about that a little bit. Because having seen about 6 episodes of the anime. So that is definitely an option for me to do. Now, that's still a relatively small pool, and that can definitely change. However, by now, I've got